Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
What's up, guys? It's Kodi. We're gonna make this setup video really quick. This setup is really cancer and AIDS and may give you disease. So without further ado, let's jump into the sets. We're running Valken Scoria, Red Mountain, Viper. We got stamina recovery on the jewelry glyphs. We got stamina glyphs on the small pieces of armor. And we got prismatics on the big pieces of armor. So legs, chest, and head is prismatics, and the stamina glyphs are on the waist, feet, hands, and shoulders. Make sure you're running sword and axe. That's the best in the slot right now. The axe is going to give you an 8% chance to bleed enemies, and the sword is going to give you 2.5% more damage. We went with Valken over Celine's because we're using a lot more damage over time effects than direct melee attacks. Anything that's a dot will proc Valken Scoria, and we're running Rending Slashes, Bloodthirst, Hurricane, and we have 2 dots in our back bar. So in all, we're running 5 dots, which is really good when you're running Valken Scoria. Celine's, on the other hand, it procs off direct melee damage, and with this build, it's the only way we can proc Celine's is our light attacks, our heavy attacks, and the initial Rending Slashes. It does not proc off Bloodthirst. I have tested it. If you find that you cannot survive in Valken Scoria or Celine's, wherever you may go, Troll King is your second best option. Off to our stat sheet. Our stat sheet's pretty crap, but trust me, this build is really, really overpowered and overperforming and cancer. We're an orc, and we are a stamina sorcerer. Although we are a sorcerer, this build works on Stamplar, Nightblade. It works on any class, really. It doesn't matter what class you play. We're running the Atronach Stone, and we're running Gold Food. Gold Food gives us max health and Tri-Recoveries. The reason we're running Atronach is because Magicka recovery is really beneficial on stamina sorcerers because we have a Magicka to stamina conversion, Dark Deal. Costs 3k Magicka to give us 5k stamina. Really good. Let's jump into our skills. We're running Rending Slashes. I was playing around with Blood Craze. It's a heal over 2 seconds. It's really ineffective. The snare from Rending Slashes is what you want. Bloodthirst. I went Bloodthirst over Rapid Strikes because Rapid Strikes, the 3% subsequent hit tooltip part is really weak when you're not really scaling, when you're not really building for weapon damage and stam. So I found that the damage was negligible. So I went with this one, and basically the heal is actually pretty nice. It's about a 600 to 800 heal every 0.6 seconds, so that's considered another hot for us. Streak, this is our mobility skill and our CC. I use it as both. Since we have a lot of Magicka recovery, you can use it as a CC, streak through them, come around with a heavy attack and go into Bloodthirst, or use it for straight mobility purposes. Evo Hunter, this is your flex spot. It's a fighter skill. By slotting this, you'll have 3% more weapon damage, 2191 critical, weapon critical, and you have the option to use it and reveal stealth or invisible players for 5 seconds, and if you expose them, they cannot go back into stealth or invisibility for 5 seconds. If you don't like running Evil Hunter, you can run whatever you want. It doesn't matter. I am running Resolving Vigor, that's our hot, and Dawnbreaker is smiting. Oh, for our pots, by the way, make sure you have some type of major expedition on this build. It's really helpful. I run immovable speed pots. If you can't afford these also work as well. I have these when I can't afford these anymore. Like I said, there's another way to get major expedition. The Morph Blade Cloak, Quick Cloak will give you major expedition. On our back bar, we're running Critical Surge. This is another hot. Whenever we deal critical damage, we get healed. That's why I run Evil Hunt on the front bar, so we can always be proccing the critical surge. Dark Deal, like I said, it's our main source of sustain. Shuffle, our 15% dodge chance, and our snare and immobilization removal and immunity. Hurricane, our major resolve, major ward, and our speed and our dot. And Rally is our burst heal. Overload bar, we have Rearming Trap and Caltrops. These are literally the only 2 skills that I actually use on this bar. probably wondering what the hell this stuff is. They're just support skills to give me more magic regen. As you can see, we shoot up to 1500. And whenever I switch to this bar or I'm idle, I literally just switch to this bar to get more magic recovery. And that'll help me get my dark deals and magicka back up. We are an orc. I do recommend that race. I find it to be one of the best races this patch. And if you are running Troll King, it's definitely going to help since we get 20% health recovery. Anyways, guys, you guys probably won't enjoy this since this is a really cancer, overpowered, overperforming build. But this is what I run, and it is working way too powerfully. Like, it's just way too good. That's it, guys. I'll see you guys later. Peace.